Hi everybody, it is Tammy and I am coming to you live from my kitchen, and this is going to be a quick little video tonight, but I wanted to show you how I prepare a super quick side for supper. I love to use the multi-purpose steamer, as everybody knows, but if you didn't know this already, it's a great way to cook frozen broccoli. So it's one pan, I can put it in the microwave, it goes right into the dishwasher, then it's really gonna be good. I don't have to use anything in the microwave, like a plastic bag that's not really healthy to cook your vegetables in. I don't have to use a saucepan on the stove. So I love this for cooking vegetables. And my microwave, this is a bag of the broccoli from Costco, so it's frozen, and it's 6 minutes, it's fantastic. So to start out with, though, I'm going to go ahead and cook the melted butter. We love melted butter on our broccoli. So I've got just like 3 tablespoons of butter in one of our mini 1-cup bowls. This works great to microwave it in. I just cover it with a paper towel. I'm going to sit this in the microwave for about 35 seconds. So let me stick that in now and get that done. I found that it's best to cook the butter first. It can sit while the broccoli is cooking. You just want it melted. The warm broccoli will mix with it and be perfect. So that works. All right, so our steamer, 3 pieces, the pan, the trivet, the lid. We're gonna set the trivet aside because I don't need this. I'm just gonna set it aside. I'm gonna open the bag of broccoli and dump it in. Actually, I'm gonna get my Prep Pro scissors and dump this. Now the directions for this are actually here in my cabinet. This is the little magic card that comes with your steamer, and I just tape it up there. That way I don't have to worry about where it is if I want to check out something, and also Eric has it if he wants to put in something. Nice thing about this is I don't have to add any water. Just the bag of frozen vegetables cooks for 6 minutes in my microwave. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put it in for 3 minutes, going to stir it, and then we'll get it out again. So I'm going to get the butter, and then we'll switch this out. Butter is almost all melted. I'm just going to set that aside. Steamer's going to go in for 3 minutes. So, last night I had some chicken thighs, bone-in chicken thighs that I needed to use. So we had already eaten supper when I realized that I had those. I could have put them in the freezer, but I thought, I'm going to be a little proactive. I'm going to go ahead and cook those, then I'll have a quick supper when I get home from work. So the recipe that I use, it's a mustard glazed chicken thighs, and it's one of my favorites. It's on plan for keto. If you do keto, it's on plan for Trim Healthy Mama, and it's super good because I found a secret product that I like to use in it. So it calls for sage in the recipe, and I had this jar of Epicure sage and apple stuffing that I got last fall. I think it was in the Thanksgiving when we had a roast turkey and green bean casserole and all that, this product. So this has onion, herbs, apple, sage, and black pepper and chives in it. So this, I thought, well, this is going to make my chicken really yummy. So it's got a great fragrance. So I used, I think it's 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. It's a couple tablespoons of melted butter. I think it's actually 4, I'm not sure. Butter, mustard, sea salt, black pepper, and then sage. So I substituted this, which it was just a ½ teaspoon of this seasoning. And I will tell you, I took some of it to work today. This chicken has never been so fabulous. So if and when sage and apple stuffing comes back, grab it. So speaking of that, you may have seen my post. We have some items that are going to be discontinued for the season. We have some items that are going to be discontinued maybe permanently. They're going to be vaulted. We don't know if and when anything will come back. So if you have any favorites on there that you're wanting to get, I highly recommend you get them sooner than later. We have a new catalog that will be out May 4th with new products, and so you won't be able to get these items after that time. Some of the products have already sold out. So things like sage and apple stuffing, come and go, and you're going to want to grab those things because you never know when you might need things like that. So my advice to you is shop now, grab what you need, and then get ready to have some fun in May when the new catalog comes out, because it's filled with some awesome things. But I'm also looking for hostesses for May. So if you've hosted with me before and you'd like to host again to get some of the new products for free, or if you've never hosted, it's quick and easy. We can do a Facebook online group that I create for you. The class is only going to last actually 4 days now. Makes it streamlined. I do all the work. I cook a live meal in my kitchen. You invite your friends to the group to shop and watch, and it's a lot of fun. It's very easy for you. You can watch from home in your pajamas or your comfy clothes. But I'm also getting ready to do some in-home classes. So if you would prefer to do an in-home tasting and invite some friends or family over, contact me, because we can also do an in-home class. I'm comfortable doing that if you are. So hold on, I'm going to go grab the steamer from the microwave. Okay, just going to pull this away. Make sure you pull the lid open away from you because of the steam. It's only been there a few minutes, but it's still kind of crunchy, but we're getting there. So I'm going to put it in again, another 3 minutes back in the microwave. The nice thing is, for using your steamer in the microwave with frozen vegetables, you can do almost any vegetable. Now the directions on the little card here I'm using are the ones for frozen mixed vegetables. But really they all cook more or less about the same. I've done cauliflower, I've done broccoli, I've done green beans, I've done corn, and I've done peas. I've done quite a bit of it. But it's really, really nice to have, you know, a vegetable that you want to just throw together really quick. So I'm going to just heat up our chicken thighs from last night that are actually leftovers, but we haven't eaten them yet. I'll heat those up in the microwave, and then I'll have the broccoli to go with it. So it's a super quick supper, ready really in 10 minutes or less after work. So you know the days when you come home you don't feel like cooking, it's really nice to have something in the fridge that you can pull out. So I like that I can cook once and eat 2 or 3 times with Epicure. That's been a big time saver in my kitchen. So what I'm going to put on, in addition to the butter, I'm going to use one of my favorite blends, and this is the herb garlic. It is the sea salt blend, and this is actually a grinder. So I'm going to just turn it upside down and just grind it on. So we have sea salt, we have black pepper, we have turmeric and black pepper, herb garlic, and I think there might be another 1 or 2 that I don't have yet. So I'm slowly but surely building my collection of the grinders, because these are great. And then you just keep the top and you buy a refill for the bottom when you run out. So these are really, really handy to have, that you can top any vegetable, you can top meats, you can put them on salads, soups, whatever you want to do. But I use the grinders probably almost every day. I love the turmeric and black pepper one. The second is probably the herb garlic, but I use sea salt almost all the time. So just something else I'm going to mention too. So when you're using any of Epicure's meal solution packets, I've heard some people say, you know, it was just kind of it didn't really have a lot of taste to it. You need to add sea salt. Sea salt is mineral salt, Himalayan salt, whatever you want to call it, is actually a flavor enhancer. Now remember, every one of Epicure's products is gluten-free. Every one of our products is low sodium. So if you're trying a meal solution packet and you're thinking, it's kind of bland, it's because it's low sodium and you're not used to that. As you know, Americans eating the standard American diet, we eat a lot of sodium, we eat a lot of processed food. So if you're coming from that kind of a diet or lifestyle, you're going to need to add salt. Don't add the normal table salt, add the healthy salts. Like I said, sea salt, mineral salt, whatever you want to call it. I find that for almost all of the meal solution packets that I prepare for Eric and I need to add anywhere from 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of salt. That's just what I do every time that I'm going to prepare it. I do that, and the flavor is spot on for us. So if that is something you've struggled with, try the next time to add some sea salt to your dish, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to go grab the steamer because the microwave just went off again. pull this off and we're going to check it and see. I usually use like one of my silicone spoons here, and if I can chop the broccoli with that, then I know that it's done enough for our taste. You know, it depends on how done you want it. So perfect for me. So I'm going to take the butter. I'm just going to dump the butter in. And like I said, it's not all the way melted, but it's enough. The warm broccoli is going to melt it the rest of the way. Just going to stir that in. Now I'm going to take the herb garlic grinder. Just going to put this on. Now I will have to try this. I might have to add some more sea salt to it. We'll see. We like garlic though at our house. Just going to stir that up some more. I'm going to grab a little bite of it here. The sample. That's perfect. No salt needed. So here you go. Frozen broccoli, ready in less than 7 minutes in your microwave. Some butter, herb garlic, sea salt. Great way to get a healthy vegetable on the table in just a few minutes. Hope you have a good evening.